It was a Friday night, December 5th. My wife was working at 6 p.m., which is not unusual, but on a Friday, it burns a little bit. I had already had one cocktail waiting for her, and I was growing a little frustrated. So I decided I'm gonna film myself making this drink. And so I prop my phone up on a cardboard box, and I make this video. And at the end, I hold my drink up and say, "Shut up and love your neighbor, cheers." And she heard me while I was making the video and wondered, why is he down there talking to himself? But then all of a sudden she starts getting text messages like, "What is he doing? This shut up and love your neighbor, where did that come from?" And somebody messaged me and said, "The URL is available. You need to put this on a t-shirt." I would say, for first and foremost, connection itself, people reaching out, wanting to get a t-shirt, get a hat, then texting a picture of them wearing it and talking about a conversation.
Already made it on Rainbow Mountain.
Which is in?
You're already global. In Peru.
And I would say, on a more serious note, the impact that it's had on me. I tend to talk without thinking sometimes. I just kind of say whatever comes to mind. And on occasion, that has gotten me in trouble on social media. But this is a new filter for me to think about what I'm saying and think about what the impact is. And on the road, if somebody is in front of me in the fast lane going slow, I'm not perfect, but I'm a little less likely to get upset and more so think like that person in front of me could be having the worst day of their life. Like, you just don't know. We've done for years and years and years, tried to really focus on loving our neighbor, being there for people, sort of being the light, and listening for cues and clues, for needs, looking for open doors for starting new relationships, all of those types of things. Very normal, very natural. It's our DNA. So it's just the same thing. It's just called Shut Up and Love Your Neighbor, right? But it's doing the same thing. I'll be out of town and give a quick peek to the Ring camera. I check the Ring camera and I see my buddy across the street, my garage, tossing some packages in there, closing the garage. When people around you are taking care of you without being asked, without even telling you that they're doing it, that's what a good neighbor is. Like, I have no idea in any of these scenarios what their politics are. Still to this day, we just don't talk about that. It's just not how our relationship is defined or how the culture of our street is defined. We just hang out, we do potlucks, gather out back for fire pits. Sometimes these guys will be there, sometimes the other guys will be there, sometimes everybody's there. It's just a culture that we're really grateful for. I know other people have it, but a lot of people don't. When we accomplished the final end-to-end ride and we came home here, as we were approaching the house, somebody has vandalized our house. What essentially it was, one of our neighbors named Sam had come over with his kids' chalk, and the entire driveway with this massive message of "Dave and Candy, congratulations, great job." That's what a good neighbor looks like. It was so unexpected. We were overwhelmed. It was so nice, and we were so tired, but it just felt so good. We did take care of a friend's fish. It was a fat little goldfish, and it belonged to one of the boys. We were not taking care of the fat goldfish. We were the rescue team. The neighbor was taking care. It is not be quiet or stop talking. It's, lean in and be present in loving your neighbor. Don't, get caught up in all of the hype and the hoopla and the division. Look for the good, love your neighbor, even if that starts with just waving to somebody. And understanding doesn't mean agreement. You can understand somebody and still not agree with them.